You're gonna play a video, right, John?
All right. Welcome to the only thing in the universe that actually matters. Well, not exactly. But this is JohnRamboPresents The Show live. My name is John, and I am joined by the Padre of Pulp himself. The juice is loose, ladies and gentlemen. OJ is here.
Hey!
What's wrong?
What gives, man?
What?
I had an intro prepared and everything.
Oh, we didn't even tell. All right, do your intro now. Do your intro. Go ahead.
Gar, welcome to the show, the ballsiest ship in the sea. I do be Scarvy OJ, and here be the captain himself, the scars of the Ramborgian Isles, Captain John Big Beard Rambo. Gar.
Did you do that because it's Talk Like a Pirate Day or something?
Yes?
I feel awful that I know that. Yeah. I just feel disgusted by that.
It had to be done.
Did you actually talk like a pirate the entire day at work?
Pretty much in our office communicator, pretty much I talked to the pirate for the majority of the day.
Were you fired because of this?
No.
That's good. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. We are live once again at justin.tv/StayBallsy. And I think going forward, we'll be streaming live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's when we actually can do it, right? It's not like a scientific time that we kind of like figured out. It's just when we can. So this may change in the future, but an apologies to anyone that can't watch at that time. But we're also appearing live to tape on YouTube and of course StayBallsy.com, where the MP3 is also available. And hopefully in the future we'll be able to appear live at a time that's more inclusive for everyone. I was thinking we could do like a European only mailbag or something like that at some point.
Oh, that would be interesting.
What's the people in the chats think about that idea? Let me know when it comes out, because I know you're looking at it. But speaking of streaming is pretty fun, man. I didn't really realize this. I feel like you have like your own little world you're in control of,
Yes.
And you could show
domain.
You could show anything. So
Anything you want.
yeah, exactly. So on Sunday I showed Shazman Hole Punch, the entire run of the 5 episodes, and I was in the chat and everybody was having a good time, and I was asking me questions about it, and it was cool. So we'll definitely do that again as well. I was thinking maybe you could join us at some point.
Yeah, I was sorry that I couldn't make it that day. I was working my butt off trying to get ready for Comic-Con.
Yeah, we're talking about Comic-Con today. We got a couple of things to talk about. But I want to say next Sunday, I think Sunday is like I have some free time, so I think Sunday might be coming like a streaming day.
I see.
So you definitely want to make sure you're subscribed to justin.tv/StayBallsy. And this Sunday I'm actually going to show the golf footage, the unedited raw footage from our golf Ramborgian games outing.
Oh yeah, you're
with
gonna
Howard.
show the scorecard too, huh?
We'll talk about this after it airs, because then people can participate in the conversation. But
I'm 5 feet from the scorecard. Don't make me go fetch it.
All right, whatever. But it's 55 minutes of footage. It's the entire game basically. We basically just carried the camera with us.
Yeah, we kept passing it between the three of us. It was a little awkward, but it was fun.
Yeah, so that'll be streamed at 1 p.m. on Sunday, Eastern Standard Time. What I'll do is I'll probably just run it for a while, in case you miss it. You can just catch it later on. Just leave it running. Why not, right?
Yeah, I gotta say that unfortunately this weekend and next weekend I will be away on Sunday.
So you cannot participate.
No, this Sunday I'm gonna be in New York City, and next Sunday I'm gonna be helping my parents help my grandma move.
You're going to White Mage's birthday party, right?
Yes.
Or you got invited to the White Mage birthday party. It's like the biggest event in the cosplay, candle making, hat making community, and he's going to this.
Yeah, it should be fun. I mean, she seems like a nice person, and a lot of her friends have been posting on like the invite, and that seems to like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Excellent, excellent. So first thing I want to talk about today, we got some things lined up. Well, first of all, last week. Last week we did your homework on the air, right?
Yeah, we got some interesting responses.
Some people said that it was probably the worst segment we ever did, which may be true. Well, this is improv, man, and you never know what you're going to get, right?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. This is how we learn. Making OJ do third grade math, that's not a good segment, apparently. Which means we'll probably do it 5 more times this month.
And apparently we also did a lot of misinformation, too. My bad. I don't remember what my misinformation was, but...
You blew it. So, hopefully, if you submitted your homework, we did help you with your homework. And you actually had an Ocarina duel with a live caller.
Dude, I've had this thing since the Ocarina since Labor Day. I don't know how in Bob's name to play it. And the Irish Whistle is just pretty brutal.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about games. I want to talk about some of the games that I'm looking forward to, because all of a sudden, I didn't realize this, we're upon the holiday gaming time. I didn't even, just all of a sudden.
The good times, they're coming.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about some of the stuff I want to get. I know that you reserved a certain console that is made by Nintendo and is called the Wii U.
Oh, I was going to be like,
I think
finally,
I gave it away.
My 3DS XL, blah.
Ron Jambo was seen at an open mic. We're going to talk about that. Give you some plans for New York Comic Con. We're going to talk about OJ's mysterious birthday fiasco.
How was it a fiasco?
That was a fiasco. It was a disaster. We're going to have a live musical guest. My friend Marty is here. He actually opened up the show today. We had a pre-show show. And he just kind of was just playing. He was playing guitar and stuff. And he's going to join us later on and do a performance. We're going to take a bunch of live callers because we don't really have a lot to talk about. So we're going to do a lot of live calling. And that's really fun, man. The live calling is like a whole new thing.
It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, we get to interact with y'all a little bit more.
I enjoy it. You never know what you're going to get. That's the thing I like.
So live shows are like a box of chocolates. You never know when someone's going to misquote Forrest Gump.
If this was 1995 and that joke was relevant, then yes, it would. So let's talk about the StayBallsy forums. We now have a forum up.
Yeah.
Because people were freaking out. We want a forum. They were sending me death threats. There's people outside my home. I don't even know how they found it because I live 300 feet underground in a bunker. And somehow they figured out. But people want a forum, so we're trying to work on a more of a elaborate one where you can use your Twitter and your Facebook and all this stuff. That'll be out eventually, but I'm just put something up. I talked to Carlos. I'm like, can you please just put something up for the time being? We did put it up. And the first couple of days we had it, no one was posting on it. So I'm like, maybe this is why we didn't have a forum. But now it seemed like people, okay, they have that. So
people have been going in there. I mean, even I've posted a few things.
I've heard of this.
Yeah, just apparently I've been making some of our dear friends paranoid. Although I couldn't really imagine why that would be the case.
Yeah. But what was I talking about? The forum. Yeah. So the forum is up now. Check it out. People are having a good time in there. Post up whatever you want. We're not really gonna go crazy with the modding. If you want to say you can make an anti-JohnRambo thread, that'd be cool. I think you smell like dicks, and you suck. That'd be fine. I'm not gonna mod it. I'm just gonna leave it. It is what it is. That's fine. What I want to start doing is have thread of the week maybe. If somebody makes a thread, it could be about anything you want, and then we'll kind of pick it each week. One that's the thread of the week, and then we'll talk about it. Perhaps maybe it's a topic or it's something interesting.
Yeah.
I think the thread of the week this week is the one where people were kind of freaked out by some of the tweets that you made.
Well, my mistake was I hadn't gone on Twitter in a long time. And then I realized, oh gosh, there's a lot of people that I really need to respond to. So I went back and responded to everybody, not realizing that when I do that, it's basically going to fill everybody and their mother's inbox with silly, pointless tweets from me.
Right.
My apologies. I did not think that through.
But yeah, I'm happy that we got the forum up and all that stuff. So go to StayBallsy.com and go to the forum. I feel like I have so much stuff to just plug. It's insane because now we have the Justin TV, and there's that, and there's 100 other. I don't know. It's confusing.
We're all over the place now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. We now have some new IVN members, StayBallsy IVN members. Welcome youtube.com/twistededgeprod. Welcome to the network. youtube.com/King of Game World. He's in the network now. Congratulations. And I want to plug our friend Schizophreniac. He has a Bandcamp, and the guy's amazing rapper. He's really, really good. He made our Ramborgia song. Remember that?
Oh, it was a wonderful, rollicking piece of sound.
So I'm going to put all that stuff in the description of the video, and you can click on it, check it out. OJ, let's now talk about your insane birthday fiasco. So let's go back, episode 50 of the show. I know your birthday was in September because I've known you for like 15 years. But I can't remember birthdays, you know? My busy jet-setting lifestyle, I can't remember such details, right? That's understandable, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you're a busy, busy man.
Exactly, yes. Many things to do. So I know your birthday's in September, and Howard's birthday's in September. So I was like, happy birthday to Howard, happy birthday to John. John, when is your birthday? And you would not tell me.
I didn't want to tell you on the air. And
Let's go back. Let's go back 1 year. 1 year ago. We're doing the show, okay? And somewhere out of nowhere, you go, 2 weeks ago was my birthday. Just for no reason, just to say it.
No, it wasn't just to say it. It was relevant in some way.
So you guys goes, 2 weeks ago was my birthday, and you didn't tell anybody, you didn't tell me, and I felt guilty, like maybe were upset that I didn't know it was your birthday.
I'm upset, dude. I brought it up because it explained what I was talking about.
Okay, well, anyway, so this year I go, OJ, please tell me when your birthday is, because I would like to say happy birthday to you, and blah, blah, blah. I probably won't get you a gift, but I'd just like to know when it is. All right?
Yeah, that's fine. I just didn't want to tell you on the air, man.
So he goes, no, I won't tell you. And then he never tells me.
You didn't
even
ask
off
after
the
we
air.
were off the air.
I said, please tell me off the air. You never did.
Well, it didn't come up again.
So I'm talking to you like on Sunday night, and you're like, my birthday was several weeks ago.
You asked or something. I could swear it.
So then I went on Twitter and I go, everybody, because people were asking because they heard the show 50. And people were like, we want to know when OJ's birthday was. What's going on with this? So I went on Twitter and I go, OJ's birthday was. Can I say the date now, or is that okay, or no?
It's already been on Twitter. It doesn't matter.
September 8th is OJ's birthday. The date. This is even worse because it was the day after we did the show. It was the next day, and he wouldn't tell us when his birthday was. So I go on Twitter and I go, ladies and gentlemen, OJ's birthday was on September 8th. Tell him that he's crazy. And there was all kinds of different reactions to this. Some people said, well, I think that's great. I think he's very modest. Right?
Yeah.
And, but some other people were freaking out. One guy called you an a-hole.
An a-hole and a terrible friend.
He said, you're a terrible friend and you're an a-hole. There's all kinds of different things. So I want to give you a chance here. Talk to me, talk to the people, explain what's going on here. Is it because you're a modest man? Is it because, what? Is it because you're an a-hole? Tell us. All right, explain this.
I mean, I'm an a-hole anyway, but that's incidental. I just didn't want to make a giant fuss about my birthday. It's whatever. Everybody's got one at some point. Well, except for like robots, but they've got a created date, so it's about the same thing. I just didn't want people going nuts or doing anything special or crazy or anything. So I usually just don't bring it up. I mean, a lot of my friends don't know when it is. I don't care. Whatever.
I don't like this attitude, John.
What attitude?
I think this is a day that needs to be celebrated. You're the co-host of the show, sir. And you deserve to have a day where everyone could say, everyone likes you, and we all want to say, OJ, happy birthday to you, and we want to know when the day is so we can say it. That's all it is. No one's trying to do anything wrong to you.
My friends at work actually had to go into the HR database to find my birthday. They like went digging around in there. Apparently.
So this is kind of like, this isn't just me or the viewers. You just tend to not tell people.
Yeah.
Everybody. So we can't take it personally.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing personal. I just don't make a fuss about it.
Well, I want to say happy birthday to you, sir.
Thank you.
And I wish I knew what it was. I'm still not going to give you a gift. I wouldn't have given it if I knew.
That's fine.
But I'm glad that. Did you have a good day at least?
Yeah. I saw the Expendables 2 with my dad. Then we picked up my mom. We saw the new puppy, and went to go get copious amounts of barbecue. And then I came home, forgot to put the barbecue in the fridge, went to my friend's house for board games, and we had ice cream pie, played
Did these friends know that you went to their house and they knew it was your birthday?
They're the ones who looked it up on the HR database.
So this makes me feel even worse that these other people knew.
Well,
No, I did not know. But whatever.
It was kind of funny. I opened the door and they go, and I'm like, what? Like, do you know what we just said? I'm like, can you say it again?
So people in the chat are asking, is this part of the OJ heel turn?
Actually, sorry, I took my glasses off so I'd stop reading the chat because you said it was distracting.
Well, I'm
me.
allowed to read it, but I'm just saying. That's what they're saying. Is this is part of the OJ heel turn that is the prophesized heel turn that's coming, apparently.
There is no heel turn.
All right.
And just to make it completely clear.
What are you doing? Explain it. Because not everyone can see.
Typed, there is no heel turn.
That's something that a heel would say. But whatever. Happy birthday to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Next year I will be ready for this. And you don't even know what's going to happen. Something's going to happen. It's going to be big. No, there's going to be something's going to happen next year. There's going to be a naked clown woman will burst in through a window in the middle of the night.
Well, you do have a penchant for breaking my windows, so...
With a cake that is on fire, just flames. Completely just burning the cake.
A flame cake?
And she will put this upon your sleeping body. You will wake up in excruciating pain, but you will go, oh, today is my birthday. And you will not forget this day ever.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Oh, good, because...
So let's talk about Ron Jambo. He was at an open mic last week.
He rocked it.
Did he really?
Yeah, I mean, I know you've got mixed feelings about him, but I think he did a really good job.
Well, let's break the kayfabe action here. So I went to this open mic, and it was something I used to go to like years ago, right? Like years and years ago, and I would like have these songs ready, and I would get them together, and practice, and I would show up and I'd play, and like do it, try my best to like win these people over, and this was this was a long time ago, and then like they would just kind of like, oh, I set my microphone, but you'd play and they'd just be like it's the strangest audience, man. It's at the college. They have this open mic. It's open to the community, I guess,
Yeah.
The people are like real I don't know what they're looking for. I'm not sure. So I had nothing to do last Thursday because I got some time here, So I was like, I'm gonna go to this thing and try to play something. I didn't really like prepare anything because I didn't want to have something in my head that I was trying to get out, and maybe like that would kind of add pressure to it.
Yeah, you just want to let it flow.
Just want to let it flow. So I didn't want to I didn't like write anything or play anything. I was just kind of like, let's see what happens. And I showed up, and it was kind of like me against the world. It felt like, So no one knows who I am. I haven't been there so long that there was all, no one knows who I am or anything. And I kind of just set up my tripod in the corner,
Yeah, I'm glad nobody messed with it.
No, I didn't even know it was there. Unfortunately, it's really dark in there. I'd actually like film a lot in there, but you can't really see anything because it's so dark. And like no one really know who the hell I was. And the chick answered, I wrote my name down. And one of the best moments of my life happened when this girl goes up to the stage, and she's just looking at the card, and she's like, up next, what is this, Ron Jambo?
Is that really so hard to say?
I guess it's not really a name,
That could totally be a name. Ron is a name. Last names are pretty crazy. Jambo could be a last... You know what? I bet you there was a dude named Jambo. Like, I bet you.
And she's like, I don't really know if this Ron Jambo is it. What? I'm just like right here, and I go up and I felt really comfortable because I felt like these are not my people that are there. They don't know who I am, right? But within this camera that I had set up, within this camera, my people are there. They could see me through there, perhaps. Later on they would be able to. The Ramborgia are within this camera. They are with me at all times. So
carry them with you.
So I just kind of like started going through some stuff, and I'm like, is this on? And then I was like, let me ask that like 5 more times to see what happens. And like every time I asked it, like the chick would answer. Like I don't think they really knew what was happening. And I don't know, that's where I like comedy, because it's like, if it's serious enough that you don't know if it's a joke, but it's jokey enough, or if you're not sure it's serious, somewhere in that line. And I think that's kind of what I hit. And then I sit down and I'm like, my name is Ron Jambo. I'm back from the dead. And
I love that.
There's people like I wish there was like crowd shots, because there's people in the front row and they're just looking at me like this look of just, is this guy going to kill us? Does he have a gun? Is he going to shoot us? Or should we leave? Or is he being serious? Like, it was just very strange.
Is it safe?
Is it safe? There was this girl in like the front row, and she was just like this look of almost like disgust at the whole thing. But
you got it.
I thought it went pretty well. And if you notice, like when they first announced my name, no one claps, right? And the chick even said, she's like, if you watch the video, she's like, all right, this is where you're supposed to clap because these people don't clap, man. This is how they are. Like, they're very uptight about things, and I don't really know. I don't even know what's going on.
They're there to have a good time. Why are they being so weird?
I don't know. They're just very odd. So, like, they don't clap when I go up. But by the time I was done, there was people screaming, they were clapping, and I feel like maybe I did something, you know?
No, I think you did a good job, and I think that, yeah, by the end of it, they kind of had a better feel for what was going on. They liked it.
Yeah, I think so. You know, I think it was fun. I'm definitely gonna try to do it again, and maybe have some more stuff planned, and maybe just torture these people. I think would be fun. Like, I want to go there and just be like, is this mic on for like 10 minutes? Like, are you sure it's on? I don't think it's on. You're in the front. Is this mic on? Are you sure it's on? You know.
Yeah, I think that no, you should do it again. Although they're gonna get used to you eventually.
Yeah, well, this is gonna become a world tour, perhaps. You know.
You just gotta find a new open mic night every time.
Exactly, and just eventually be banned from them all. But I like that though. I'd like to just get a reaction. You know, like at the end of the day, like that's the one they remember out of all the people they saw that day.
They saw the crazy guy who came back from the
Who
dead.
the hell was that guy? He said he was back from the dead. I don't know, whatever. So, I was talking to you last night.
Yup.
And you're like, did you know that our bacon level is 3? And I responded, what the hell are you talking about? So why don't you explain what this is?
So, if you guys are not aware, there was an old thing called the 6 degrees of separation, which is that basically through acquaintances you could reach pretty much anybody by going through 6 hops, like from me to like my uncle to somebody to the president or somebody. So there's another version of the game called the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, which is how many hops you have to get from an actor to an actor they've been in a movie with to hit Kevin Bacon. So we found out that Google recently just started making it. If you type Bacon number, actor's name, you can get their Kevin Bacon number. And how many hops you have to go through to get to Kevin Bacon. So, for example, Nathan Fillion was in a movie with Kevin Bacon. So Nathan Fillion's Bacon number is 1. Now, Alton, who we had on the show, who's a very nice fellow.
Alton Clemente.
Mm-hmm. Was in an episode of Castle with Nathan Fillion, who was in a movie with Kevin Bacon. So Alton's Bacon level is 2. And we were on a podcast with Alton, who was in Castle with Nathan Fillion, who was in a movie whose name I forgot, with Kevin Bacon. Therefore, our Bacon number is 3.
So we are 3 in the Kevin Bacon thing. We were 3. Is that good? Is that better than most people?
Most famous actors that it actually returns for are at 2.
Okay.
Ronald Reagan is at 3. I think President Obama is at 3 or 4.
So we're like Obama level with the Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, I think what's his name? Golly. The old movie actor with the eyes, Bela Lugosi, is the 3 or a 4. Which is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's not bad. Is it possible to be a 0? That's not even possible.
A 0? Yes, you can be Kevin Bacon.
If you are him, you're a 0. Wow.
If you are Kevin Bacon, your Bacon number is 0.
What if you have sex with him? What are you then? Man sex. Male on male. What is it then?
Ham loving? I don't know.
Okay. Alton Clemente, he was what episode of the show was that? Do you know? 49?
Slice of it was the show, yeah.
Yeah. I never really got to talk about it. The guy was one of the best guests we ever had on because I didn't really know what was gonna be or how it was gonna go. But he came, you know, I like when people come to the show and they're like ready to work, you know, they're ready to roll and present themselves really good, and I think he did a great job. He's one of our favorite guests we ever had.
Oh, he
Just
was
want
really
to put
nice.
it out there. Why
and
not?
we had the double whammy because we had Mooney on as well.
Yeah, well, Mooney's, you know, he's part of the cast, so, you know. But let's talk about some game stuff, man. Myself and my DSP and the Air Raid Lord are playing Borderlands 2. We played 8.5 hours yesterday.
Wow.
And we play like 3 hours today or something like that.
Dang, dude.
Yeah. I'm pretty beat up, and I'm doing a show. I'm a pro. But
Darn right.
but I'm like, because it feels like, oh, this game Borderlands coming out, it's gonna be a big game, blah blah. But now I'm playing, I'm like, I didn't even realize this. We're like the thing's upon us, you know. It is upon us. This wonderful time of year. Every year, where all these cool games come out.
All the good stuff.
So today I kind of went through some of the release dates and kind of picked out the stuff I'd like to get. So why don't you talk about what you're getting? I know that you reserved something
Well,
that you've been looking forward to.
Ever since the Nintendo 64 came out, I have bought every Nintendo home console the second it has reached the market. So, naturally, when I heard about the Wii U, I determined to do the same thing. And so I have reserved the Wii U. I don't care if it's terrible, I don't care if it has no good games, for I shall purchase it anyway, and then sit there with my control screen controller, crying softly into the night.
Do you feel that way? Do you feel like it has no good game? What's some of the stuff you're looking forward to? Why did you actually reserve it? Talk to us.
Because it's Nintendo.
That's the only reason you did it.
I'll get it for Mario, I'll get it for Smash Brothers, I'll get it for Metroid.
Well, inform me.
I'll
What's
get it
coming
for-
out? What are the games that are coming out?
I haven't even looked at the list. I heard Bayonetta 2 was coming out, but I haven't even played Bayonetta 1 yet.
Yeah, Bayonetta is probably one of the best action games ever made. It's a really good game.
I played the demo and loved it. I just haven't gotten around to buying it. I mean, part of me feels like I owe it to myself to finish Devil May Cry 1 first.
Oh yeah, this guy. But yeah, Bayonetta's really good. I don't really understand the exclusivity thing. Like, I don't know who you're going to get your system, because it's only like a small group of like really hardcore people that really like that game. So I guess you're trying to get them to buy a console. I don't know.
What, of Bayonetta?
Yeah, if you make that exclusive, I guess you're trying to get like a small group of people to be like, here, buy this.
But it's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
All right.
You can't
Well,
explain. You can't tell me why it's awesome.
No, because I haven't played it. But I mean, I'll tell you. Look, like I've got a list of games up here, and things I would probably look into. Dragon Quest X. You know, all the Nintendo things that they're gonna come out with. Honestly, oh yeah, New Super Mario Brothers U, But you know, I don't know. I'm gonna only have time to play like 1 or 2 games when it comes out, so
Right.
I'll settle for that, and maybe a few of the weird ones, because like I don't know what this tank is, but it looks pretty funny.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It looks like they're trying to, you know, get some different types of games, like the Bayonetta, like we talked about, some other stuff. So there's some good signs there. It's pretty cool. For me personally, I'm not going to get it right away because I have the other 2 consoles, and there's a lot of games coming out for those that are going to cost a lot and are good enough to keep me busy. So, you know.
I mean, I don't even have time for this, but I'm going to get it anyway because I'm stupid.
What's cool though, one thing I want to talk about, how it looks like the new Xbox, the new PS4, or whatever it is going to be called, is like 2 years away.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, as long as I'm not pulling a Dreamcast, this is.
So you're talking like 7-8 years for these systems. That's pretty cool, man. I feel like I definitely got my money's worth with these things.
Oh, totally.
By a lot.
I mean, the PS3 is the thing I've played the fewest games on, but honestly, I've been abusing its ability as a Blu-ray player, and the fact I can watch Crunchyroll on it.
What the hell's that?
Anime?
Why can you watch it on that? It's a Blu-ray
No, they have an app for it.
on the PS3.
Yup.
Oh wow, just for that.
Yeah. So I can actually watch, like, I don't know why I'd want to, but this is what I have been doing, is watch all of Bleach.
Are you gonna let me play the Wii U when you get it?
Yeah, dude, just come on over.
That's another reason I don't have to get it, I guess, because like a bunch of people I know are getting it. So
Yeah. Save yourself, some money and waste yourself some time.
I did play it at I played it at E3.
Is the controller as uncomfortable as it looks?
No, I'm not saying that. I didn't get enough time to really say, but I'm sure we'll get your full review. It'll be a 3-hour show of just OJ talking about the Wii.
Again, I'm incredibly disappointed that I can't have 4 of those stupid screens and play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles or Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. That's what I wanted out of this console.
No, it seems like one person has one type of controller and the other person has the other one, and then you could fight over who gets what.
For crying out loud, so many of my friends have DSs and 3DSs. Let us use those, like the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Advance stupid connector cable, please. That's all I want. Come on, man.
Yeah. So some of the games I'm looking forward to, I don't know. Let me know, like if you're getting any stuff you could play, whatever. But I'm gonna get probably the first game I'm getting is Resident Evil 6.
Dude, if you want to play that co-op, I'll do it. We did it last year or 2 years ago when 5 came out.
Yeah. It's just fun. Like it's not. Has the series going downhill? Perhaps. But it's always fun to play with. I'll probably play with you. Play with Phil, a bunch of different people. So, it's an enjoyable thing.
Yeah.
I did like it. I played the demo and I did enjoy the game.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like the only way we're gonna get to play a game together is if it's like one that is not worth playing.
I don't think they know what to do with Resident Evil anymore.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because people like the original games are now like legendary games, you know. But at the time, if you remember, there's people that would not play them. I'm sure you know these people. They would not play those games because of the controls.
Well, they were pretty bad.
Well, so most of us,
in retrospect,
if you got used to them, you're like, okay, it is what it is. But there's people that would play it for 5 minutes and go, I don't like this.
Yeah.
So there's people then that complained about Resident Evil, and then they kind of made the controls almost the opposite now, where you can do all this crazy shit, rolling and jumping, and guns are insane. Because people complained about I have no ammo and I can't move. So now it's like the opposite of that, and people are still mad for different reasons.
Well, I mean, the original Resident Evils were like, okay, first of all, you're in a confined space for most of the game. You don't move especially quickly, and you're not very agile. So even if the zombies are shambling towards you, it's pretty scary because you're not going to be able to run away somewhere. And when you have to shoot them, it was kind of awkward.
So I don't know. Maybe they just never found the happy medium, or maybe I don't know. Maybe you just can't make everyone happy. I don't know.
I think 4 was close to, because I mean you can't move and shoot at the same time, which is good.
Right.
You're not crazy, but then again, Leon's got his like almighty kick the zombie in the face and send everybody flying backwards 10 feet move.
Right.
So.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. But I'm definitely gonna get Resident Evil 6. See how it goes.
I mean, I'd get it to play with you, but I mean, chances are you're going to play it through with other people first, so I don't know if you...
Wow, look at this guy. Yeah,
I'm just saying, man.
Just don't even tell me about your birthday. Let's continue. Assassin's Creed 3 I'm going to get. Just because this is like the 5th game in this series, but now it's totally different. Now you're in the revolutionary times. What do you think about that?
Sorry, I just got distracted. I didn't mean to play the guilt card, dang it. I'm just saying a fact. But anyway, as for revolutionary times, dude, can you imagine the guns that they had back then? People are gonna like fire at you once and then be like, "Well, can you stand there for a minute, please?"
Yeah.
And you just hang out there for like, just don't move. I gotta put the powder in. Ram it down. Okay, I can shoot you again. Stay still a little more.
So yeah, I'm getting that. It seems like there's not as many games this year as last year was like 6-7 games I got. There's only a couple. I'm gonna get WE13 because I like that stuff, and that's pretty much it.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. I'm not doing Halo. I'm not getting Black Ops. I'm not getting and I'm not getting the Street Fighter collection for sure. Definitely not.
What the heck is going on with Halo anyway? Like
it's Halo 4.
What are they doing? Ugh. Why?
So. I might get a couple things on like there's a Doom collection coming out. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
It's like all the Doom games. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet.
And I might get maybe Sonic All-Star Racing as a new game. It might be a
game.
Yeah. That's the first one I love. I love me a kart racer, man. So maybe I'll get a new one.
Here's the important question: will it have the Tails doll?
What is that?
One of the creepiest things on the internet. Rumors of the Tails doll have spread for quite some time. It will kill you. Watch out for it.
People in the chat are saying, what about Rayman? I think, isn't Rayman only on the Wii?
I saw it listed for the Wii.
Is Rayman Legends only on the Wii? If it's not, if Rayman Legends is on the 360 or PS3, I would get it. Because that was one of my favorite games, pretty much ever. And I played it with Phil, and then I was like, all right, it's pretty good. I did like a review of it, whatever, you know. I was like, it's pretty good. But then I played it again on my own because I got it for like $10. and I actually like got really into the game, and I got there's this thing called the looms, I think they're called. I got all of them in the game. Yeah, I got every one of them in the game.
All of them?
Yes.
Wow. No, a couple of my friends, I saw them playing the game. They were telling me the story is messed up.
Yeah, the story is bizarre, but the game is just really awesome, man. It's a throwback to yesteryear. So that's pretty much it.
Wow. Okay.
We'll be talking about these as they come out. I'll definitely be talking about them.
Some people were asking about Borderlands 2, but you've already got Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2, I'm playing, so I think it's pretty good. It's not really my type of game,
Yeah.
It's not like I'd rather be playing the Double Dragon or something like that.
Well,
that's just
honestly, I will say, dude, Borderlands is a shooter. Play it on the PC if you want the mouse and keyboard, because that's where I love mouse and keyboard for shooters. But wasn't there a Double Dragon game that somebody was making that?
Yeah, it's out.
But no, the company that made Double Dragon tried to shut it down.
I don't think so.
Did they
No, you're thinking about Streets of Rage, dude.
Oh,
come on now. Come on now.
I can't remember everything, sir.
Okay, no problem. But yeah. But Borderlands is fun. It's definitely like if I played it by myself, I'd probably really hate it.
Borderlands 1 could be really slow when you're by
like
yourself.
it's probably a little repetitive, but the fact that you're playing with other people and there's always like a lot to upgrade and all that stuff. It's a pretty good game. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
But
it's good stuff.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, someone was mad.
What did they say? Explain it. What happened?
What's up, man? Well, you say I'm not responding to you, the Hawaiian. What's the problem? What's going on?
All right. Well, we'll figure this out later. There's gonna be a point later. People can call in and stuff. So everybody chill out. All right.
All right.
All right. Is that cool?
All right.
All right.
Chill.
All right. Let's talk about New York Comic Con. I know that you're going. You're gonna be with the White Mages table, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna be there all 4 days. Is it the plan for you?
Almost definitely.
Okay. I know that you're preparing candles, and you got a new candle-making robot or some sort.
It's not a robot.
What did you get? Tell us.
I bought a 27-pound wax melter. It is a giant cylinder that can store 3 gallons of material and will heat it up in 2.5 hours instead of the 5 that I've usually been doing.
So why is this better for you? Tell us.
Because it usually takes me 5 hours to melt maybe 10 cups of material. I can do 3 gallons now at a time. So that's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to increase production a lot, and it's going to make it a lot easier for me to do stuff.
What kind of stuff are you working on right now?
I was making a little pirate, a sky pirate themed thing. I was working on some mushrooms before. Made a couple fish that might be bright orange and 1 experience point away from turning to dragons. It was pretty cool. I've also been making some martini olives.
Excellent.
Yes.
So
that's where I was on Sunday.
I wanted to bring up that we are getting more shirts.
Yes.
We're getting like 50 more StayBallsy shirts. This seems like that was the one people were like, I wanted to get it, but it was sold out. So we're like, all right, we'll get our nice stock in, and what we're doing is we're gonna have 40 black StayBallsy shirts, which you've seen before. Mm-hmm. We're also gonna have 10 white ones, which is like a limited edition.
Yeah.
Right. So it's white and it has black lettering with the red thing symbol.
Now we've got a size breakdown again. Most of them are large, and then we've got some medium, some extra large, and a few small.
Right. So you're gonna have these. You're gonna have these with you at Comic Con all the time, so people can come up, check it out, and say hello, get their shirt, whatever. That's cool. I'm thinking I might go. I haven't gotten a ticket or anything. I'd like to go for a day maybe, and I'll hang out and stuff. But I don't haven't figured it out, the logistics yet.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm probably not going to have time to take footage because I'm going to be selling the whole time. The only way I'd get to take footage is if I set my camera up behind me and periodically hit the record button and just had it get whatever's going on. So that might not really work very well.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to try to get down there, and we'll I'll let you guys know when that's going to be. I'll definitely like sit at the table for a while and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But,
By the way, Humble Bundle 6 looks pretty fun. I got it because I saw Spaz, Space Pirates and Zombies. Gar, this do look like a fun game. Sorry, I had to throw that out there.
so yeah, we're gonna have the StayBallsy shirts, and we're talking about getting some other ones. That's not like that's gonna be the end of it. We like to have a couple available, like for the holidays, you know, have maybe like a few. So what I'm gonna do is probably what we'll probably do is like come up with the designs, and then we'll put them on our new forum, StayBallsy forum, and then people can kind of be like, I want that one, you should do that one, or that, or don't do that. That sucks. Why did you come up with it? You guys are dicks, and you deserve to die. You can say that. That's fine.
Well, I mean, they'll be.
That's the kind of feedback that we're looking for.
It'll be great for the holiday times. I mean, the perfect gift for your mom.
Or your grandmother. Or your local priest.
Oh, they would enjoy it.
You'd probably like that.
Yes, and there will, if we, I mean, we're gonna have a way to order shirts for Christmas, right? And Hanukkah and all the other holidays that time.
What do you mean? Yeah, well, we should have some up by then. I would hope.
All right, they'll be up on the website, geekfiregifts.com/shop. So
there you go.
Don't you worry about it.
Another link. There's like 18 links for you after this episode. You have to subscribe here, buy something here. For this one website, you have to jump off a cliff. It's all kinds of things. Drive a car to a river. That's how you access this other website.
And Bob help you if you need to have images on your websites too.
Yeah, right.
Don't ask what you'll have to do.
Right. So let's talk about some things in the news. I want to start talking about news topics.
Oh, I'd better put the glasses back on so I can
Yeah,
read.
this is important stuff. You know. So some stuff in the news this week. We got some unrest in the Middle East. Apparently, they're telling us it's over this YouTube video where this guy basically trolled an entire continent of people. Where I guess he made an anti-Muslim video just to be a jerk.
Yeah, but what I don't get is I don't understand. Was he being like? Was he?
He was just trying to piss people off.
Like, is he a jerk? I mean, is he a jerk, an a-hole, or an idiot?
Well, what people are saying about the thing that he made, it's basically garbage. There's basically nothing in it but his depiction of Muhammad doing despicable things. That's all it is. It has no purpose other than to, I guess, upset others.
Lovely.
But I guess you're free to do that. You know, you're free to make your movie. And they're telling us that there's all this violence because of this movie. I don't know if that's true. It seems hard to believe, doesn't it? They're saying that people saw this and they just attacking America because of it.
Well, they see it as, I mean, I don't know what's going through anybody's heads, but remember when there was, what was it, a Dutch or a Danish? Dutch?
It was a comic.
A comic artist who drew a comic portraying Muhammad, and he received death threats and all sorts of other things. I think it's a very serious issue for people. I mean, a lot of people get upset about religious stuff. Like, just look at, there's parts of the United States where people wouldn't be probably saying they want you to die, but they would be pretty.
No, they'll say it. They don't really act out.
They'll say it, but they won't actually do anything. We're too apathetic over here, I guess.
What? I don't know. I mean, I find it hard to believe that that's the reason. You know, like somehow this got out that I guess America's known for making movies, so maybe in these people's minds that America's making this big movie that's anti-Muslim, and they're gonna make it come out all across the world, and that we have to kill them now. We have to kill them. It's
the actions of one American and the people who got to be in his movie. I mean, what's the big deal? But
is it possible that they're doing these violent acts because for other reasons? Perhaps the several wars that are going on in their regions.
I would imagine.
Perhaps the manipulation of their governments for decades. A lot of these revolutions that are going on, like I believe in Egypt. For that one, for instance, like we put that dude in charge. Or we helped, make things happen so certain regimes are in place, and now these regimes suck.
I mean, I think that the fact that we've been over there mucking around is probably not have them positively disposed towards us, for one thing.
Right.
Like, I mean, well, dude, one of the actresses in the movie is suing the producer because she's receiving death threats.
Yeah?
Yeah, according to LA Times.
Well, at the end of the day, whatever's going on, let's just say, stop killing people. You know, whatever God you believe in, I don't know if that's what he wants to do. And if he does want you to kill people, then perhaps there's something else for you out there. Maybe Tom Cruise can take you for a tour of the Scientologist headquarters. You know,
yeah, well, according to like the Chicago Tribune and Al Jazeera, Pakistan and Sudan have blocked YouTube because of it.
Because of this.
Yes. I mean, I don't understand. Like, that's like if one British guy said that George Washington is a toolbox, we all decided to have massive protest.
Yeah, but there's other things like you don't know how's this being reported in the country. Are they saying like this is just a little video that some random person made, or is it being put out there? Or is it being put out there to like purposely rile people up?
Like it's like if somebody was offended by our depiction of hobos in Schnozman and Hole Punch, and they decided to hate all Americans because of it.
That might happen.
Wouldn't surprise me.
And I will be like, OJ made that.
Oh.
You know. So, I think the story at the end of the day is don't do things blindly. Look into things a little more than maybe what's being reported to you. And don't burn stuff and murder things. Right?
I think that's a good call.
All right. The other news story I want to talk about is more OJ.
Mm-hmm.
This is very political that we're getting into. This is very serious.
No.
What?
No. Just go on. Just go on.
Apparently this week, I didn't look at these things because I don't do that. I know that you probably did. There's some naked pictures that came out of Kate Middleton.
Oh no, I didn't see that. I heard about it though.
What was the story you were thinking of?
I thought you said you were going to talk about political stuff.
No. The election stuff, no.
Oh,
I'm not going to waste my time and everyone else's. We're going to talk about naked princesses instead. So, do you know about this story? You didn't hear about this?
I heard about it.
Okay. So, Kate Middleton and her husband, I don't know what his name is, I forgot. They were in France, I guess, and they're like, let's go outside. And then she's like, I'm going to get naked now. And I'm gonna get naked. I'm going to sit around naked. And I'm also going to bend over, and my ass will be showing, and my husband will oil my ass.
Well, who else would you have to do it?
Well, that's true. At least it wasn't someone else, right? So, I don't know, the maids, I don't know. So, someone took a picture of these things, and it got put out there into a magazine in France. So, what is your take on this story?
Oh my gosh, it's a naked person. Whee!
Yeah, and that's not a big deal. I think there's different sides to it. Obviously, I think if you're on your own property and no one should be able to see you, that you have the right to be naked, right? And on your own property,
yeah.
You know. And I feel like someone shouldn't have the right to take your picture and sell that picture. But at the same time, if you're going to be,
at least you should get paid for it.
Right. But you got to realize if you're going to do something like that, like I'm going to go outside in a couple hours, like 2 hours from now, I'm going to go outside naked. And in my mind, I know that there's a possibility someone could take a picture of that. So that's always a possibility, right?
Yeah.
And if you're famous, you're rich and famous, and if you want to be rich and famous, I think you have to kind of accept that there's a trade-off there. That I'm going to be rich and famous, but at the same time, I'm going to lose all my privacy.
I mean,
and I think you have to kind of be. I think you have to kind of be comfortable with that idea.
Well, they say if you get famous, you got to sacrifice a lot.
You got to be like, I can't do certain things. I have certain things other people don't have, but at the same time, I can't do other things, and that's kind of the trade-off. You know, there's no perfect life. You can't do everything you want.
Yeah.
So I think that you know, if you're those people, maybe get naked and have your husband oil your ass inside. You probably don't have to go outside to do that. And even though as a human being, you have the right to do that, but at the same time, I'm a famous person. That's the trade-off. I can't do that kind of thing.
I mean, they didn't really need to set up a sound stage and, a big, camera lights, and that was a bit excessive.
Right. So that's how that works, I think everyone kind of blew it. It's sad.
Man.
It's a sad thing.
There's plenty of naked people. All right.
Yeah. Are you looking up those pictures right now?
No.
You better not be.
I'm not.
All right, OJ. Let's see here. Let's figure out what we want to do now. Let us go to the Well, actually, who's online right now? All right. I'm gonna get Layla in here because I screwed up. She was supposed to come on the show 50, and she wasn't able to. I didn't call her. I screwed up. It was my fault. So we're gonna get her in right now.
My picture's gone again.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna come back. Don't worry. Let's see if she answers. She might be so upset with me. Hello.
Hello? Can you hear
Hello?
me?
Layla, how's it going?
Wow.
Hi, what are you guys doing?
We're doing
Wow,
really
you look
good.
different than I expected.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Laylalvar.
Hey guys.
She's been here since day one. She's made so much art for us. She's put hundreds of thousands of comments on the videos for us. And we thank you very much. I'm sorry that I didn't get you on the special episode 50, but you are now on the special episode number 52, which is even better.
Yes, and your anniversary's coming up, right? This weekend.
I have no idea. Is it?
Yes.
It's gotta be, but how do we hit 52?
On Sunday, it'll be a year. So.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
I'm just keeping track. Yes.
Well, I'm glad someone has been.
So what is going on? I know you're a big fan of OJ.
I am. Yes.
And you made the ojaculation,
Yeah.
which is popping up right now for some reason. Why is that happening?
Perfectly, I guess.
That was really weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I came up with it just right on the spot. I was listening to the show, and John Rambo was mentioning how someone should make an ojaculation T-shirt concept. So
Sounds like something I would say.
yeah, I made it up right up on the spot, and it happened within like less than 10 minutes. So
What's your
Sorry.
what's your background in artwork and stuff?
I'm just super creative. I mean, I don't have anything professional or anything like that. You just
figured it out.
I'm sorry, what?
You just figured it out on your own. Did you take a lot of classes or anything?
No, I didn't take any classes. It just sort of comes to me, and I do what I do, and that's that.
That's really interesting. Like most of the people we have on here and we talk to, all people that figure things out
Self-taught.
Yeah.
and do real good jobs.
Yeah, I have quite an imagination. I mean, I read, I make short films.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I do all kind of artsy stuff, so.
And I assume you have a YouTube channel and all that stuff?
I do, but I don't upload anything as of right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you get time.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep that stuff up and going.
Yeah, definitely.
So you've listened to like so much of my stuff.
Yes, I have.
What's the worst thing about it all?
When you pick on OJ, that's the worst part.
Take that, John.
Do you feel like I did that today?
A little bit, yes, in the beginning.
I don't agree. I don't agree with this.
Of course you don't agree with this.
I think I was too
Yeah,
nice
the
to him.
poor guy just wants to talk to the fans on the chat, and you're just picking on him.
Yeah, I'm kind of a jerk. I'm sorry. I will learn. I will improve myself.
It's part of your charm, I guess.
You've shown me the light, Layla. On this day, on this Wednesday evening,
I will do that.
you have shown me the light. You're staying up really late. What time is it? Where are you exactly?
It's like 8:54, I believe. I'm in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were
you're on
somewhere
East
else.
Coast time.
Nope.
Oh, all right.
But I have to work in the morning, so.
Oh
Okay.
no.
You don't
Yeah, I
know-
should be sleeping right now, but I'm
I'm
sticking
sorry.
around for you guys.
You don't have to go.
Aw, we don't want to make you
I
like
want
geek
to.
dead
It's
tomorrow.
not about I have to. I want to. I choose to be here.
I'm glad you're here. Do you have any questions or anything you'd like to ask? Talk
When
about?
are my ejaculation t-shirts coming?
Do you think we should do that?
Yes, I totally think you should do it.
Should it be like orange or should it be like what color should it be? Black?
The shirt, I don't think it should be orange. I think the logo itself or whatever you choose to do should be orange, but the shirt alone, I think maybe white. or
Okay.
black.
I think what we should do is maybe like a bunch of different shirts, but like small quantities.
Yeah.
Or like a couple different styles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
What's going on in Florida? What's a fun thing to do? What are you doing down there?
Florida's pretty boring. There's not much down here other than the beach. It's there's a lot of people that are old. And,
Oh
yeah.
God, they're terrible.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Those
boring.
oldies. Come on.
Those oldies, yeah.
Are drivers as crazy down there as my parents kept telling me?
Yes, there's a lot of road rage, and I think I took my permit this morning because it was my day off, so I took advantage of that and I took my permit. And I managed to pass the road signs test, but I failed the other part. So.
Aww.
The written part?
Yes.
You'll get it next time.
OJ's gonna help you with this off the air.
Really? I'd appreciate that.
I don't know what Florida road laws are, but...
Well, I'm almost 22, so I need to get on it. I need to be on the road.
What's the worst thing about Florida besides the old people?
I think the weather. You go outside for like a minute and it's like super duper hot. You're just sweating bullets. Like
So people seem to be split on that because people really like the weather. Some
yeah,
people.
the old people like it. I don't.
Okay.
I'd rather.
We're just burying the old people today. This
I'm
is
happy
awful.
near the AC, so.
You're telling me to be nice to OJ. You're just being awful to our senior citizens. I can't
No,
believe
I'm
it.
not.
I can't believe this.
No.
So, what would you like to see on the channel, or done better, maybe?
Done better. Well, less picking on OJ and my
Yes.
OJ shirt. And I don't know. I'd like to see more ladies participate. I mean, I feel like I'm the only one.
I think you might be the only one that watches.
Yeah. Well, I think I might have spoken to Lil Nursey. I don't know if she's out there listening right now, but yeah, that's the only one I've interacted with.
We don't really attract the ladies. I mean, look what I'm working with here. This is not conducive to that. I mean, it's very difficult.
There's a reason you can't see my picture right now.
If I,
Because it would just disgust everyone.
if I had
point.
like flowing blonde locks, I would have a million subscribers right now. But it's just not the way it is, unfortunately. Layla, we named you the Dutchess of Ramborgia. What do you feel about this title? There's a lot of pressure with that. Are you still there? I think we lost her.
No.
She hung up. I knew
Dang
this
it,
was
did
gonna
a picture
happen.
of me pop up or something?
I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh no.
I knew that. I just knew it. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing.
Sorry.
All right, we'll try to get her back. OG, why don't you go to some comments now?
Okay. Although I think there were... Okay.
Layla, call us back when if you're able to hear us.
All right. So,
OJ, let's go to the comments, sir.
all right. To the comments we shall go.
Yes.
Here is a question from Twisted Ed Prod. How do I get into the StayBallsy Intergalactic Video Network? Catface.
Yeah, but time to time people ask me this. You just tell us that you want to be in it, and then you are in. That is all that it requires.
Simple as that.
Yeah, we lost your video,
No.
so do you want me to?
Wait. I
Oh,
think
it's
I
coming
found
back. There we go. Okay, never mind.
it. That was.
So yeah, you
peculiar.
just tell us that you'd like to be in the network, and then that's it. And you can send me your videos to stayballsy@gmail.com. There's another link for you. There's about 35 in the show, and then we'll start putting your videos up. And it's going pretty good. You know, I would like if more people would check them out. You know, I don't see a lot of action in the comments section and with the videos. It's been a lot of good stuff too. Like I'll actually watch a lot of them.
Yeah.
So that's how it works. Yes.
Okay. So you want me to go on to the next one?
Yes.
All right. Would it be possible to do these on Fridays? Because people who live in Europe have to be up all night and maybe have school the next morning, so they can't listen and maybe call in? Torburin.
Yeah, it definitely sucks. There's just with our schedules, it's not really like a perfect time for us. And I don't know if there is a perfect time internationally that you can do it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think in the future maybe we'll do like different specials and things for more people can watch. Hopefully, you know.
But yeah, I mean, it's tough because I could not do like a Friday night every night or anything, but I think every now and then, right? Put up a special for them, right?
Yes, sir.
I think, yeah, like you said before, that would be good.
Yeah.
All right. Onward.
Yes.
Sorry, I've got the comments right next to the chat, so it's really distracting.
Just do it. All right. I'm not supposed to be mean to you, so just do whatever you want.
All right, I'll cover up the chat so I can read this.
Okay.
Caesar the Pleaser CDP says, burp. Excuse me, no, the burp was me, not Caesar the Pleaser. Sorry.
Filthy.
Oh, my images are gone. My video's gone again.
I got you. Hold on.
Caesar the Pleaser says, I Justine is a fake. Ray William Johnson is unoriginal, and Shane Dawson sold out. John and OJ are original and will always be about the fans. They deserve so much more credit than what they are given. Thank you.
I don't know who any of these people are, but I will just assume that they suck, and we are incredibly much better, and better looking as well. Well, I don't know.
I haven't heard of iJustine or Shane Dawson. I have seen a couple Ray William Johnson videos.
Mm-hmm.
They're not bad. I mean, the ones I saw, I think he was funnily ranting about stuff.
No, I mean, in reality, like I respect for anybody that does this kind of stuff, and people that are successful at it too. That's even better. So, anyone that does this kind of thing, you put yourself out there, and I think everyone that does it works pretty hard, right? I don't think anyone has like crews of people doing things for them, and I got respect for any of these people, and you kind of all these people together, all these internet people, whoever they are, together have revolutionized entertainment in a lot of ways. It's not just one person that's done this; it's like everybody,
They've paved the way and made it possible for others to jump in.
Yeah, but they've changed entertainment. They've made this online thing real, and like I don't need a TV. You can just watch videos and things, and a lot of people that do that. So
you don't need to rely on cable for entertainment anymore.
Right. So
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get down on people that are really successful because that shows that maybe other people can too. If there's some people that kind of knock down some doors and things,
get rid of some barriers and open it up for everyone else.
Right, you just gotta feel good for anyone that does well. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah, more power to them,
Yeah, exactly.
Until the time comes for our revolution to take hold, when we will own the internets.
Yeah, I guess.
Whenever.
Was that for the comments or was more?
We have one additional comment.
Okay.
JD93 says, I watched every episode in 1 week. Holy snap, why didn't I watch this masterpiece on time? My eyes hurt. I'm only thinking of pulp and balls. My transformation is complete. I am one with Ramborgia. Thank you, sirs.
You listen to every episode 1 week? That's like it's like days of playing.
I don't even... How long is that? That's, let's say, roughly 50 times 1.5 hours divided by 24.
Oh, just doing the math.
3.125 days worth.
That's intense.
75 hours, man.
That's too much. I don't think you should do that.
I can't even imagine.
I don't recommend it. That's a lot of OJ. How much OJ is that?
Yeah, if you start seeing little green men telling you to set things on fire, consume them, and then bite the walls, but don't set the walls on fire because they are not chill with that, you may have been overexposed.
Right. All right, so we're going to do is get Layla back in here for a minute or two and just kind of wrap up our, more politely, end our conversation and get some more callers, and we're going to have our musical guest as well. So here we go. Let's try to get Layla back in here. And you can apologize for hanging up on her, OJ.
I didn't hang up.
Hello?
I did not hang up. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
What happened?
Hey.
Yes.
Hold on, let me, I'm echoing, sorry.
It's okay.
I have to pause the stream. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We're back.
All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, I think I can hear the AC you mentioned now.
Yeah.
This is the difference with the live thing, because I think in the past we would just kind of like get her back and then stick it all together. No one would even know.
Right,
Right.
just edit it. Yeah.
This is live. We're doing it raw.
Exactly.
Me and OJ, Wednesday nights, doing it raw together with each other.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, that's right. No protection whatsoever. So.
I'm gone.
I can still hear you though, so that's
Right.
Yeah, my video keeps forking out.
So Layla, the last question I asked you was, you are the Dutchess of Ramborgia. What do you feel about this title?
I feel a bit pressured because I'm the only lady here, and I hope I don't let the guys down.
What can we do? That's a good question. This is a good way to go in here. What can we do to get more female viewers to listen to our stuff?
Well, honestly, I think they're listening, but they're either too shy to come out here and like interact.
They don't want other people to know that this is like a.
I think their boyfriends are jealous, maybe.
Mm.
Probably intimidated by these ballsy guys.
I think that's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna make a sample of that audio and just listen to it all the time.
I'm gonna put that into one of those T-shirts that has a little speaker with settings in it, so I can just play that whenever I'm going through town.
Yes. So Layla, we thank you, and anytime you'd like to come in, that is cool, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for having me.
All right, excellent.
Thanks for being here and thanks for listening.
Bye.
All right.
See ya.
Okay, let's get Martin in here.
All right.
See if he's around.
Yeah, it's weird. It like kicks out on me. The video kicks out on me sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Martin. Okay, let's get Martin in here.
Hey guys.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
You gotta turn the stream volume off.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
All
Okay.
right. Oh man, I don't gotta solve this while we're talking, do I?
I can't get your video in right now. I don't have the Skype Premium.
I got something up here. It says John Harrington has enabled video.
That's me with video. If you don't wanna.
I'm trying to accept, but
John, can you go back to audio?
Yeah.
Oh, there we
wait.
go.
got it.
All right. Oh man, now I don't have to solve that Sudoku. Aw, dang it, I do.
No, I'm not seeing the video yet.
It's okay. Gangnam Style?
Hmm. Hey, John, I'm gonna hang up on you for a second.
Okay.
All right.
Night, Joka and everybody.
All right, bye. All right, we're trying to get Marty's video in here right now.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm trying to get your video in.
There's... All right, here we go.
Wait, hold on. It's coming in. Did you just?
All right, I just turned it on again.
All right, I had you for a second, then I lost you.
Yeah. Is it there now?
It's coming. Hold on.
All right.
All right, I got you now. Hold on. Let me get OJ back. John, you there?
I'm there.
Hello?
All right, cool. All right, Marty, hold on 1 second. I'll let you know when you can start playing.
Yeah, dude, I'll leave my video off for now.
All right. All right, Marty, take it away, man.
Take it away.
Yep.
you. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm saying stuff right now. What do you? Yeah, and hey, happy to be here. Thanks for having me on.
That was pretty cool, dude.
So there's no video right now? All right, that was a song called "Vibrating Thoughts." It was an improvisational thing I did. I was sitting in my room in Germany, and I came up with this, and I said, you know what, I'll hit record, and then that came out, and that one's called "Vibrating Thoughts." I got some other demos. I got my name's Marty Kolwitz on Reverb Nation through Facebook. I got Life Creation Studio is what I do. I do graphic design and illustration, and I'm looking for a full-time band. So people who are looking for to do music full-time, give me a call, contact me or something, all right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm international. And I had some gigs there, had some bands there, came back, needed some more American culture infused into my life again, so, you know, got back. Cool. Yeah. No problem.
Mm.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Anytime you want me back on, just let me know. All right, thanks, man.
Have a good night. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah, yeah. It's trying to figure out a good way to put it.
Oh, you know what's awesome? No one could hear me the entire time that I was just talking because I had to.
I've been trying to tell you.
Why didn't you tell me when I
that.
was talking to you before?
I did tell you.
So, so you knew this?
That you were muted? Yeah, I told
Why
you.
didn't you
were
say
muted.
it? Yeah, but we could hear you. I could hear you, so why didn't you say something?
I typed it into your message.
You can say it with your voice, dude. Because I'm not looking at that.
You're not looking at that?
No.
Why not?
This is the OJ heel turn coming to fruition, ladies and gentlemen.
I am not turning heel.
All right, so
Dang it.
anyway, yeah, I was muted the entire time because OJ didn't tell me. That was my friend Marty. We go back many years. He's actually we used to play music together, and then he moved to Germany, and he was playing music there for a long time. Now he's back home, and we had him on, and the video did not work, and of course you could not hear me, so we'll have to have him on again.
I'd be fine with that. He played some that dude. I could listen to that for hours.
Yeah. Why did you not just say I can't? No one can hear you.
I figured if I sent you a message via Skype.
Yeah, but
the
you could
medium
just
through
say
which
it.
we're
But you could just
discussing-
say it, dude.
I didn't want to interrupt you. You were talking with Martin.
I mean, this is the fun of the live broadcaster.
Or people who don't think of common sense things like speaking out
It's
loud.
okay. It's all right. Maybe someone out there thinks it's fun. It's funny, you know. Maybe it's enjoyable to someone.
So
my
you know
pain, perhaps my pain, is an enjoyable thing to you people.
You know what, John? Next time.
And you, OJ.
Next time this happens, John, I'm gonna do what Blurry Line 7 suggests, and this is what I will do. Rambo, we cannot hear you.
Or you could just say, no, hear you. Why don't you turn your mic on?
No, Bleary said to use the mighty voice.
All right. So, going forward, it's my fault because I didn't explain this to you. Going forward, if you can't hear me, just say that I can't hear you, and I'll turn it on. All right?
I'll let you know next time.
Okay. All right.
I won't assume that if I type into the chat that you've got it open.
I can't look at 500 things.
Oh
Because
yeah.
there's two of these things, and there's a third one, but I can't show that on the screen. So let's get some callers in here.
All right. Let's now. And John, where should the callers direct their callings?
What's that?
What is the address they should call on
JR,
Skype?
JRP the show. And I'm gonna try to calm down because it's just not good for your health. You know. All right, let's get this gentleman in here. He's been trying to come on for a long time. I'm gonna call him in right now.
All right.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Whoa.
How's it going there?
I'm good.
Let us know your name and you have a very frightening picture. I'm just a little distracted by your profile picture. It's very aggressive.
I know.
What's happening? Are you wanted for crimes?
Possibly.
What did you see when that photo was taken? What were you looking at?
You might not want to know.
Okay. Let us know your name and let us know where you're from, sir.
Okay. My name is Christopher. I'm more commonly known as Mutu Sandu on everything. I'm from Norway. It's
Norway, what time is it right now?
3:22 a.m.
Is this a normal thing for you? You're staying up special for us.
I'm staying up for you guys.
Wow, I appreciate that. What do you think about this fiasco with the microphone? Are you upset? As upset as me?
Yeah, I think OJ is an asshole.
Oh my god!
He
Wow.
wouldn't be the only one to have that opinion.
Wow.
He should
All right.
put down for his crimes.
Should put him down
like,
for his crime.
permanently?
I'm gonna write this down.
No.
Let's write this down right here. Put him down for his crimes. All right, I'm making a note of this.
Yep.
So, sir, what's going on in Norway today?
I don't know. It's the weather's shit as always.
Yeah. It's always like that. What's going
What's
on?
it like?
Well, especially here in Stavanger, where I live, it's raining all the time, every season. And
Did the weather used to be better and just got worse over time, or just it's always been like this?
it's always been bad.
It's always sucked.
Yeah.
Tell us something good. What is going on? That's good.
What's good?
Something good that's happening over there.
Well, I have an announcement.
Okay, sure.
Something I'm making.
Okay.
Go for
I've
it.
been dabbling with the animation program Flash,
Yeah.
CS6. So I'm making a Ramborgia animation, if you will,
Oh, nice.
which is going to be this storyline thing with all the famous characters like Hazard, Cyberdemon, and so yeah.
That is pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, dude.
When's this going to be ready for us? I can't wait to check it out.
I don't know. It'll take some time. It's pretty hard to make.
All right, when you get it all done, definitely come back and you can talk to us about that. You know.
Yeah, we'd love to see it.
And if my mic is muted, you probably will hear me, but no one else will, and OJ will not tell anyone that you can't hear me. But you'll be able to hear me, so that's okay, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. So, do you have any questions or topics or anything you want to talk about today?
Yeah, we should get PS3 TNA on here to talk about the cryptic OJ messages.
All right. Why don't you stick around and we'll get him in here.
Okay.
Bob.
I have to figure out what his where he is here. There he is. Okay.
Why?
Let's see if he's around right now.
Why?
We gotta. Well, this is what he wanted to do. It's his time, and he can do whatever he wants.
This will not end well for me.
PS3 TNA, sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
How's it going?
It's going good. except the fact that I'm kind of afraid OJ's gonna show up any minute now.
You're afraid? What's happening?
No, I'm just kidding around, but it's kind of creepy.
Well,
It really
are
is.
Explain.
you
All right,
sure?
all right. Let's
Wait,
take a step backwards here.
Are you sure? Because, the video's gone from my stream right now. I could be anywhere. I could be doing anything.
That's why he's missing.
All right, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm gonna link this forum thread in the chat. Basically, OJ is a cryptic freak.
All right, explain.
He was typing tweets, responding to tweets that I sent out like 10, 15 days ago, and he's writing creepy song lyrics at the end. It's just weird, like all around the mulberry bush.
Turn around.
OJ, can you explain what's happening here? I love how he's explaining this.
Don't do it, OJ. Don't sing. You scare me.
I love how he's talking about it quietly and just he's listening. Maybe OJ's around, but John, can you explain this to us? What's happening? Can you explain what's happening?
Here's the thing. The face that our dear friend is making, that's the face of him seeing what I'm about to. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do anything creepy right now. But what's the big deal? I just posted some words. I don't understand what the problem is.
You're planning to murder him, OJ.
I wouldn't plan to murder him.
Stop with all your lies.
They're not lies. I'm not trying to kill him.
Wait till OJ gets the tweet I sent out earlier.
Oh dear Bob.
It says hashtag OJ is gonna murder me.
That's the new. Is that replacing the heel turn? Hashtag.
No, it goes alongside the heel turn.
Okay, so you gotta do both. If you put one, you gotta put the other one. All right.
I'm
We get them both trending at the same time. I see what's
There's
happening.
no reason.
John, do you have an explanation for any of this?
Must I? Why do I need to explain my actions?
Are you trying to sabotage everything that we've built?
How would
now-
I try to sabotage?
Because first the
anything?
thing with the microphone. Now I'm finding out you're going on the forums. You're causing problems there.
I'm not causing
Harassing people.
problems.
Are you? What are you up to? Explain. We're all here. We love him, right? Both of us.
I'm not up to.
Both of you guys. We're here as friends. This is intervention, right? We're confronting him as friends.
What are you?
And we wanna ask what's happening.
There's nothing happening. I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
He's watching me.
Like I'm not watching you. Your camera's off. Besides, it's dark in there.
He's responsible for my thunderstorm in my town right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, that last flash of lightning nearly blind. Anyway, so how about them local sports team? I hear they play.
Not cool, man. Not cool. All right, guys.
This is a scared laugh. Just
You guys have any final statements here? Either one of you.
Congratulations on 52 full year.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and I've been watching every one of them. I think there was only one that I ever missed.
Wow. And that was the best one we ever did.
Actually, you would say it was. It was the first one with Ed Trotta.
Oh wow, that's a good one. Yeah.
I missed like half of it.
That's okay.
I never finished watching it.
That's all right.
It's okay. We love you
Don't
anyway.
worry about it.
No, you don't know, Jay. I know what you're planning. I'm watching you.
All right, he's on to you.
I'm watching you too.
And
Jay is Slender Man.
and you, sir, do you have any final statements for us?
OJ heel turn 2012.
Oh,
This year, really.
Sure.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Call again.
Talk
Bye.
to you later, John.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Who else wants to get on this? I gotta look in the chat here. This is out of control. It's been a rough one for you, sir. You all right?
I'm okay. I'm just gonna have to. I've got a thing of whoopie pie ice cream I bought myself for my birthday. I'm gonna have to eat it now.
All right. This other gentleman here. Let's add him in. Making a call right now. Hello. Are you there, sir? Here's some action. Here's some movements.
Oh my gosh, Zaycrest is a robot.
Are you a robot?
Yes, I am.
Are you Johnny Five? Sir, how are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I am doing excellent because I'm talking to you, and you have a lovely picture of yourself that I am impressed with. It says that you are athletic on your shirt, so I assume that you are.
Yeah, I was for the Ramborgia Olympic team.
Excellent.
Real shame about that whole fiasco.
Very nice. So what's going on, man? Tell us your name, tell us where you're from and everything.
Well, I'm known as Zed. On the internet, I'm known as Zaycrest or Zay. And I think I'm your first caller from Scotland and your first viewer as well.
Wow. Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
That's a great honor to be broadcast into the lovely nation of Scotland. Our voices are being sent out into the atmosphere, and the police will be at your home shortly. So, sir, do you have a question? You want to talk about Scotland? Anything you want to talk about? Anything at all?
I've got 2 questions.
Okay, excellent.
First one being, when's there going to be some new original music coming out?
I have, there's 3 more Schnozman Hole Punch episodes. Each one has an original song. I have a couple other songs that are done that I have to kind of tinker around with a little bit, and then I'll put them out. So I would say at least by the end of the year, I could say maybe 5-6 songs will come out.
Sounds good.
And hopefully they don't suck. Do you like the songs? What do you think about them?
I think they're great.
Not too bad.
No, they're amazing.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. That'll motivate me to do more, I think.
Okay. The other question is, you should get like wristbands made
Okay.
so you can identify other Ramborgians on the street.
Huh.
That's cool. The dude we had on last week, Doug, he actually was talking about wristbands. He's making some and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
someone else suggested that too.
Yeah, so there's a possibility that we could do that. We have to figure out what it would have on it and stuff, you know. But my fear is that if we all have this marking on us, that our enemies will be able to see us and take us down.
But to try to take us down, we'll get them.
That's true, yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I've got a question for Zay here.
Go ahead.
So everyone's been saying pretty much so far that weather where they are stinks right now. How about you? How's the weather where you are?
It was alright today. It's pretty cold in the morning, but apart from that, it was okay, yeah. But overall, it always changes. Mostly it's rainy and really cold, so.
Ah.
Yeah.
What's going on in Scotland, man? What's good in Scotland? What's happening?
Not much.
Yeah?
Yes, there's a cool ice cream place
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
and a bar nearby, which is pretty decent, so.
What's, okay, there's not much going on there. What's another country maybe you'd like to go to or something in the future?
I don't know.
Nowhere.
Saudi Arabia or something. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Emirates.
That's interesting. What are you going to do there?
I don't know, just like a nice scenic view and stuff, so
That's cool.
I might get over there or over to the States and meet you guys. It would be quite cool.
That's great. That's actually, you can stay at OJ's place for free. Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about that. We actually have Doug. Doug has actually just sent me a message. She wants to come on and talk about the possibility of these bracelet deals, so I'm going to call him right now.
Alright.
And we can all talk about it together.
Hello?
Doug,
Hello.
Hey there.
what's going on, man?
Welcome.
Doing well? Yeah. Oh, look, my new profile picture came up.
What's the news, man?
So, working on stuff, I actually just completed another armband today. It's a Assassin's Creed themed one.
Do you think you can make some kind of Ramborgia ones and then we can mass produce them?
I don't know. The Assassin's Creed one actually took me about 6 hours to make.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a individual bead, and I had to string on each individual bead as I go around and do it. So it takes a while.
All right. How can we go about maybe doing something like that?
I think honestly the slap bracelets would probably be the best thing.
Oh man, I remember those from kindergarten. Those were awesome.
Yeah.
Those were like the best things ever. They banned them from my elementary school for a while, actually.
Well, that sucks. Those things are awesome.
Yes.
I know, until you hit somebody in the eye, but then again, that's the same with everything.
So is there someone you want me to invite in here? People are telling me in the chat that you want someone else to come in here. Is that true?
What, me?
Yeah.
Well,
What's going on?
Hazard in here.
What's going on? What's going on in the chat today? Explain. You were in there, right, all day? Does someone have their computer on? OJ, is that you?
What? Nah, dude, I got headphones, bro.
All right.
Yeah, I just got a new headset, so it might be me.
All right. I'm hearing some echoing, but it is what it is. All right, guys. Thank you both for coming in.
Yep.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks for listening, even though it's late too.
All right, let's try to get maybe like one or two more people in here. If anybody out there in the chat wants to come on, anybody that wants to come on, we'll get you in here. So, all right, let's see what we got. A couple coming in right now. So Trevor Poorman wants to come back. All right, let's close it out with the Trevor Poorman. He's been on in the past. He's got something to tell us today. All right.
Oh, that means I'm gonna lose my face again, huh?
Yeah, we get to see Venkman again, though. She's cool.
Oh yeah, Pedo Venkman.
Trevor,
Hello.
how's it going this evening?
Pretty good.
What do you think about the controversies today? A lot of controversies on this episode.
Hey, is heel turning more and more?
Was it the worst?
Hey!
Was this the worst episode of all time?
No, you are getting closer to ascension beyond perfection.
I don't think that's true. But what's going on today, man? You got something you want to talk about or question or anything?
Oh, I was thinking about something a little earlier.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a nuclear apocalypse and you two survived, as we all know you would you attempt to continue the show?
I guess you gotta do something with your time.
I would sit there on a rock every Wednesday night, just talking to nobody at all, just the birds and the trees and the giant mutated radioactive ant cockroaches.
We've been doing the show more than a year because every time we've talked to each other over the last 15 years, it pretty much turns into talking about some kind of nonsensical thing and then me getting mad at him. So that's pretty much how it's. I'm sure it always will be that way. So that's pretty much it.
Oh man, I would tell people that I will broadcast for food.
Yes.
It'd be amazing.
And we got one other
Just give me
person.
food, okay?
We got another person who wants to come in. We're gonna get him in, and then we're gonna close out. So here we go. Try to get as many people as we possibly can per episode.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hello?
How's it going?
How you doing, sir? Tell us your name. Tell us where you're from.
My name's Cameron, and I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Awesome. I heard that's like a beautiful place. Is that true?
It is true.
I've never been, but many people have told me that they go there and they're like, "Oh, this place is crazy. What's going on? Why is it so beautiful there?"
It's just beautiful. I don't know.
What kind of weather's going on there?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Amazing weather.
Really? Wow, that's awesome. I think you're the first person we had on that actually likes where they're from.
Oh.
That's cool, man.
I love it.
So what's going on? What can we do for you today? A question or anything? Or
No, I just want to come on and say what's up.
What's up?
nothing much. What do you think about the show today?
It's pretty great.
Were you entertained? Did you listen to the entire thing?
No, I joined halfway in.
All right. So we can't really trust your opinion.
No, I can't. I just started doing some homework and listened.
That's cool, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
How's your schoolwork going?
It's pretty good. Doing some history.
Right now, what's the questions? You want to throw it at us?
Oh, dear
Sure.
Bob.
All right, let's see.
About the Constitution.
Okay, that's my specialty
dear
actually.
Bob.
Let's go. What do you got?
Which part of the Constitution states the goals and authority of the Constitution?
There's parts. What do you mean? The parts?
Probably the preamble.
The second half? What do you mean? Page 3.
That's just the question.
Page 3.
I'm gonna go with preamble because it sounds snooty, but I don't know.
I don't know either. I was asking you guys.
No one knows. Trevor, do you know?
Article 23 and a half.
You want to answer another one?
Let me ask you a question though. Can't you just look this stuff up easily?
Oh yeah, I've been googling it.
All right. See, I didn't have that luxury when I was in school. Really, maybe towards the end.
Well, I also have a
But-
history book, but
But I guess you got to memorize. It's gonna be on the test, maybe. So you got to memorize it anyway.
yeah, memorize it. Test
Can
is
you?
okay.
Do people cheat during the test? Could they pull their phones out and start looking things up? Does that ever happen?
Unless you have like a really cool teacher, you can.
Really?
But we're getting these like tablets in school. Everybody's getting one.
Damn, dude.
They'll have books and stuff on it. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Oh, so no more textbooks? Like no more back-breaking scoliosis-inducing backpacks?
Yeah, it'd
I
be
wish I had
Dude.
a school like that.
That is wicked sweet.
I know. Pretty cool.
Wow.
Wow, I'm just, dude. I would probably have like such. No, I'd still have terrible posture, but it's a nice dream.
Trevor, do you have any questions for Cameron? Or the other way around?
I don't have any questions.
You guys don't have any questions for each other?
I have a question. How come your school can afford tablets when mine sucks?
I don't know.
Where's your school again?
Who, mine?
Trevor.
Oh, okay.
In southern Illinois.
Oh, okay.
We're also doing like a 32 billion remodel of the school that's going on.
The heck?
Things are happening where you're from, man. I think it's time to move out there, OJ.
Well, not 32 billion, 32 million.
I'm not
Things
moving
are
out
things
there.
are
I'm not
happening
going
out
back to school.
Things are happening out there.
I'm not going back to high school. What are you talking about?
But it sucks because everything's messed up. Like the AC's messed up. A whole bunch of other things.
Your school has air conditioning? What the
Yeah,
hell?
it does.
All right, Ram. I'm getting Ram in here. Ram wants to come in too. And we'll have a little final discussion before we close up. Let's see if he's here.
Well, allergies are pretty bad here too in the winter.
Really? Pollen.
Yeah, I've plenty of sneezing fits.
I'm trying to call you, Ram. What's up, man? Where are you, sir? I don't think it's working. Well, let's start a topic. We actually talked about some games earlier, like games I was interested in for the holidays and stuff. What are you guys into? Going to get or looking to get?
I'm getting Dishonored.
What is it? I don't know much about this game. Tell me about it.
It's like Deus Ex, Human Revolution, and like a combination of like Thief and that. Have you ever played Thief?
Oh yeah, baby.
No.
It's like that, but it's just gonna be so cool.
All right.
It looks awesome.
Cool, man.
Well,
Trevor. Oh, Ram. What's up, man?
What's up?
Yo.
Trevor, what game are you looking forward to over the holidays?
Probably Assassin's Creed 3.
Right on. Me too. That's one of the few I was gonna pick up.
No, I don't really like Assassin's Creed that much.
No.
No, it just didn't click for me, I guess.
All right. What, Trevor? What about Assassin's Creed? What do you like about it? What's going on there?
Oh yeah, we got the change in the American Revolution, and I love the fact that I can just play that game and have the song "America Fuck Yeah" on loop.
Right.
Seriously?
No, Assassin's Creed is always just a fun time.
Ram, what's up with you, man? What game you into? Are you there, Ram?
Hello?
Ram, we established last week that Ram is Batman, so I think maybe he had to go out and save the city or something.
That's what it feels like.
All right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap this up. It was a lot
All right.
I had a good time in the show. It's like a lot of technical issues, but it's kind of adds to the fun of it in a lot of ways, you know.
It's a good time listening.
Who else does this? Like, you think Larry King sits there and he has to control the show that he's doing? Do you think he could do that? Do you think he could do that?
Engineers for that.
Do you think he could do it? Like, I can't either, but I tried. You know, that's something, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So the show will return next week, and maybe we'll have Marty on again and try to figure out some of the problems and just have him in again, maybe. You know, that might be cool. Kind of make up for that. I feel bad about that whole situation, but so how it goes. We'll return next week. We have some things to talk about, of course, And that's going to do it for everybody that came on, everybody that listened tonight, everybody listening on YouTube. We thank you very much. OJ, any final words?
You guys out there are awesome. Thank you very much for being you, who you are, because you guys rock.
Thank you for listening and being a part of Genre Presents, the very best in free, optional, and live entertainment. Good night, everyone. Goodbye. Yes.